Tom Terry here in Severe Weather Center 9. It is 20 minutes, now 21 minutes after 9 o'clock. We are awaiting a new tornado watch that will likely be issued here in the next few minutes to go for the rest of the early morning hours, probably till around 2 or 3 a.m. for Central Florida. We don't have a watch out for most of our counties, only for Flagler and Marion. But with this line of storms, we'll have a main threat being strong severe thunderstorm pushing wind gusts, straight line wind gusts, but also start to see some little kinks showing up in the reflectivity. That means we got a little bit of spin, and we could get a tornado warning out of really anywhere along the line later on tonight. That's why it's going to be a tornado watch instead of a severe thunderstorm watch, which I thought could be possible. But right now, you can see a line of storms coming in. We've already had a warning out for Levy County. We'll likely have one out for Marion County soon, and this is just going to keep trucking all the way east across Central Florida. Now, we've already seen a lot of wind today. If you were outside at all, you know it was windy. We had wind gusts over 40 to 50 miles an hour, and that was without a storm coming through. Now we're starting to sample some of the stronger winds above the Earth's surface with these heavy raindrops that come down. They bring the wind with it, so we could easily see wind gusts over 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. I'm not exaggerating. It's going to be windy tonight, especially in our northern zones. You can see right now, this is our Doppler radar, and again, live now at 9:22 p.m., seeing these thunderstorms that will be working right toward Gainesville. I suspect we will have an additional severe thunderstorm warning come out for parts of Marion County here very shortly. Matter of fact, this one just came out for Alachua County. That's until 10 o'clock. So Marion County, you're coming up next. We'll probably have you soon until 10 p.m. and then the rest of the area will keep adding on as we go on through. One of the things that we're watching here, this is the actual velocity of our Doppler radar. We've got a real nasty storm here that's off the coast. It's still about a half hour away from making landfall over here coming on shore, but we already have a little kink in the armor over here, a little bit. See that lightning core, a lot of lightning strikes. That's one of the things I look for, is if I see really strong winds near each other and lightning co-located like that, that's usually a sign of some rotation starting to develop and lifting up in the atmosphere. So we're going to keep close tabs on that. That will be moving in toward Pasco, Hernando, Citrus County up here, just south of Levy. So that'll be something we'll be watching eventually for parts of Sumter, parts of Marion County, maybe even toward the villages here in the next hour to hour and 15 minutes. So continuing to monitor that big line of wind and thunderstorms. Future track still shows through 10:15 and 11:30 a line of severe thunderstorms. Likely all of these storms will have the potential of severe thunderstorm wind gusts working all the way in from the Palm Coast area eventually toward the villages, and anywhere along this line tonight we could have an isolated tornado threat. It's certainly real, so we're keeping very close tabs on this. That's why we're doing these live updates for you here on our digital media platforms. Just before midnight we'll have some scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder out ahead of this line. We'll also be watching these little what are called discrete cells, isolated cells. They could also have some rotation with them, and then we still have this main line of storms that's still yet to come. So it's going to get very stormy very quickly tonight. These storms will likely be moving at about 50 miles per hour and will likely have winds upwards of 60 to 70 miles per hour. Cassie, what do you got for me?
Well, the tornado, I don't have my mic on, sorry, so I'm gonna have to get close. The tornado watch was just issued. This isn't the printout, but it was issued for most of Central Florida.
Okay, so let me back up on that and I'll be able to show that here. Just got our tornado watch, she says. And it should be coming in here very, very shortly. Click now. Say what now? That was on links? Okay. Weather desk, what to do? Okay, and weather tube. Okay, so there we go. Another source. So this is our new tornado watch, and it does include all of Central Florida. This is through the early morning hours tomorrow. Let me move my cursor down just a little bit here, and we'll be able to see this across, oh yeah, a very large area here. And let's see, click that right there. So that is until 3 a.m. So all of Central Florida until 3 o'clock in the morning. New tornado watch just came out. So we're going to be here till at least 3 o'clock in the morning. We'll be here all the way through daybreak, in fact, watching this line of storms come through. It's already gotten one little tornado warning on the northern edge here. This is right up near the Georgia line. Nothing out of this line just yet, but as I mentioned, there's a little storm system just off the coast that continues to be closely watched. So if you're just tuning in right now, 9:25 at night, we have a new tornado watch and for all of Central Florida until 3 o'clock in the morning, but it'll be right along I-4 between midnight and about 12:30. We have a long night ahead. Stay tuned to Channel 9. We'll be live at 10 o'clock on TV 27. Of course, following that at 11 on Channel 9, and as needed, throughout Central Florida. Stay tuned. We'll keep you advised.